What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Um, Hope everyone's having a good week. Listen, I had an idea. I know we were going to do animal poems, and we will continue that tomorrow. But for this night, I've been rereading Beautiful World, Where Are You by Sally Rooney. And I just wanted to read you one of my favorite passages from it. I guess we'll call it a special edition excerpt, if you will, huh? How's that sound? I know it's not a poem, but it's literature. Basically, what you gotta know: the book centers around these two women, Elise and Eileen. They email back and forth with each other, and this is from Eileen to Alice. A couple of nights ago, I was getting a taxi home on my own after a book launch. The streets were quiet and dark, and the air was oddly warm and still. And on the quays, the office buildings were all lit up inside and empty. And underneath everything, beneath the surface of everything, I began to feel it all over again. The nearness, the possibility of beauty, like a light radiating softly from behind the visible world, illuminating everything. As soon as I realized what I was feeling, I tried to move toward it in my thoughts, to reach out and handle it, but it only cooled a little or shrank away from me, or slipped off further ahead. The lights in the empty offices had reminded me of something, and I had been thinking about you, trying to imagine your house, I think. And I remembered I'd had an email from you. At the same time, I was thinking of Simon, the mystery of him, and somehow as I looked out the taxi window, I started to think about his physical presence in the city, that somewhere inside the city structure, standing or sitting, holding his arms one way or another, dressed or undressed, he was present. And Dublin was like an advent calendar, concealing him behind one of its million windows, and the quality of the air was instilled, the temperature was instilled, with his presence, and with your email, and with this message I was writing back to you in my head even then. The world seemed capable of including these things, and my eyes were capable, my brain was capable, of receiving and understanding them. I was tired, it was late, I was sitting half asleep in the back of a taxi, remembering strangely that wherever I go, you are with me, and so is he, and that as long as you both live, the world will be beautiful to me. Just dropped the book. Thank you, Sally. Yeah, I love that book. One of the many reasons why I love that book is I just feel like in that book, it's been the only piece of media or art or literature that's been able so far to capture my passion for beauty and the human experience and like everyday's lives, and specifically when she's like talking about how she sees Dublin as an advent calendar of people's presences physically and mentally. Like that just was really moving for me. Yeah, all I do is talk about Sally Rooney. Like I was just texting my sister, and she was like, "Yeah, I think my favorite character was." We were just talking about favorite characters, and I was like, I feel a sense of love and sympathy and understanding, and I feel seen by all of her characters in all of her books, especially in this book and Normal People. Maybe it's because they're a little bit more. Well, Intermezzo has this 22-year-old, but I'm just cranking through Intermezzo. I just got that book. But yeah, I think she just ties it so well into the modern age. I don't know. She's just kind of the GOAT for me. I love her work. But yeah, guys, if this just leads to absolute outrage, I'm sorry. If you're Bruce, why are we reading books on the poetry readings page? I would have gone to book readings if I wanted to read a book read to me. But I don't know, guys. It's fun to switch it up sometimes. Yeah? Yeah? Alright, guys. That's pretty much it for tonight. Back to animal poems tomorrow. That's a promise. Happy Wednesday. Let's keep this week going. Much love. Peace, y'all.